Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. This is the first installment of my weekly live stream. Tonight, I'll be working on issue 2 of my zine titled Heads. Tonight, I'm accompanied by my brother, Cartoon Ryan.
What's up?
And then to my right, Abby Stabby.
Hi.
Two of my most favorite people. Ryan will be kind of acting as a producer and helping me out with this thing, setting it up. And yeah, we're going to try this out. I'm going to do some inking tonight. I have this penciled where I want it, this page here. And still working on this side here, but I thought that tonight we could work on this just to kind of give you an idea of how I approach my inks. It's a little preview of where I'm at with everything. This is the cover. I've posted this on Instagram recently.
Yeah.
And then we're still working on our production values here. We're going to get a better camera, and if I sound okay and you hear me, let me know. But we're working on all that.
Yeah, it's just the intro.
But yeah, we've got. Oh, by the way, should I have had the camera up and down?
Or no, it's good like that.
Yeah. So yeah, this is the cover, and then I've got my last page completed, and then here's the intro page. And now we're working on, I don't have a sequence set up yet, but we've got 2 pages here. And then once those are done, attack the next 2. So anyway, tonight I'll be using my trusty sable hair brush to do the inking. And for my ink, I'll be using this acrylic ink, which I recently discovered through an artist by the name of Ryan Benjamin, I believe. And it's not kidding. On here it says super opaque black. It's opaque. It's very opaque, so that's what we'll be using tonight.
Guy says it looks and sounds great. Excited to see you in action.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. This is really cool. Been itching for Daniel to do this for a while, so it's really cool to see it live finally.
Yeah, and special thanks to Ryan again for helping me set this up, because I mean, I'm not trying to sell myself short or anything, but there's just no way I could have done this on my own. So everyone thank him too, because
we gotta get this worldwide, man. It already is worldwide, but we gotta get it even. We gotta get it going, universe wide.
I'm gonna cover this in another video, but just since this is kind of an intro, I'm gonna kind of cover what I do with a brush. Before I ever get started actually inking my drawing, I take a scrap. By the way, just to clear it up, this isn't going to be a tutorial or how to draw or anything like that, but I will offer tips and insights about some of the tools I use and my approach to solving certain problems, but it's in no way ever going to be a how-to draw, just to kind of get that established. But anyway, back to the brush. What I do is I always dip. I have a little tray. I can't show it on screen because it'd probably spill everywhere, but I have a little tray where I squirt a small amount of ink, and I don't ever go past halfway because once that ink dries and gets into, I believe this metal part here is called the ferrule, I believe, and it gets dried up in there, and it splits your the bristles won't roll to a nice point, which I'm going to demonstrate here. But anyway, once you get the ink on the tip, you roll it to a point, and that's what creates the razor sharp lines that you can achieve with this tool.
And we had a form terror gross thing. Yeah, buddy.
I know Fred. Hi, Fred.
And Maddie throwing the horns.
Maddie. All right, so here we go.
And guys, if you have any questions or anything for Daniel, I'll let him know. He's looking down at the table, of course. But yeah, if you have anything you want to let him know, I will pass it on to him. Yeah, that does look sick. I mean, everything he does looks sick, though.
Not everything.
It's awesome.
Not everything.
Yeah.
I have my moments where, you know, I farted dead out, but you do the next one, and
that's right.
You know.
All right. Who is videoing? So we have it set up where there's a camera right above Daniel.
Actually, it's a phone. We're gonna work on getting a better camera.
Yeah, we're gonna get a better camera, but we're just starting out with this just as a kind of an intro.
I don't know if you guys can see, but I've established my light source, and I have things kind of shaded in roughly. But what I always do is I outline everything first, and then I go back and put my heavy blacks in. Yeah, we're gonna have to switch.
We're good.
Eventually, switch the side.
Yeah.
Of the phone, because.
Yeah, Daniel's a lefty and I'm a righty. Oh, who's with Daniel? Oh, yeah. So it's his brother Ryan. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be on all the live streams with him, kind of just relaying the comments. But yeah, I'm his younger brother Ryan. But yeah, we'll be discussing like the latest like news and what we have going on. We've got a lot of stuff in the works, but we'll talk about it more as each stream goes week to week. We sound very much the same. Yeah, I get that a lot. Actually, people say we have a younger brother, so there's 3 of us. They say we all sound the same, so it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. Well, maybe not. We're brothers, right?
Yeah. So, we all grew up together.
We all look different, though.
Yeah, we look different. That's for sure. Like Justin.
I'm the ugliest one.
Justin, nah, I don't think Justin looks like a little Chinese man. And then nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying he looks like
sometimes.
A little Chinese, he looks like a little Chinese guy. And then I look I don't know how I look. I look weird. And then Daniel, you know what he looks like. Just old school metal dude. It's the best way I can
for y'all, the brothers, so I know
shit, the triple threat.
Yeah.
We are the triple threat. Justin can draw too.
Yeah, when he wants to
draw.
That's amazing.
I wish he would draw more.
Yeah, I wish he would too. He can draw, man. His imagination's nuts. Oh, thanks, Maddie. She said she shared it on her Facebook. So
thank you, Maddie.
Awesome. Yeah. Feel free to share this, guys.
I just shared it on Instagram too.
Yeah, share. Video Homicide says, "Hell yes, stoked to catch this stream." 666. That's right. Yeah, it's really cool to see this process live in person, you know.
Yeah, and I was telling Ryan, or we have this discussion a lot where I'm sure Abby feels this way too.
Mm-hmm.
We all love to watch artists that we love draw.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And I'm always scouring YouTube and just the internet in general to find process videos and people drawing, and just to watch. It's just definitely so enjoyable.
Yep. Oh, we got a couple of comments here. Form Terror Gross says, "Yeah, I shared the link on a story. This is cool. I'm currently procrastinating stippling stone texture."
Ooh.
That sounds tough.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it can be tedious.
And then Sky says, "How long does a detailed pencil sketch like that usually take you?" Just the sketch, I would imagine. That's a good question.
Yeah, that can vary. If I'm not having any issues with problem solving with anatomy or designing whatever it is that the drawing's going to be, it can be fairly quick.
Yeah.
Or it can be labored, just depending on what problems have to be solved.
Yeah.
But as far as the type of placement of where I'm putting the shading, it's very quick. It's just a shade in to indicate where I want my values to go. So I don't know if that completely answers. Right now what I'm doing is every once in a while you have to rinse your brush out and wipe the excess water onto a towel, and then I go back and dip back into my ink, how I described early in the video.
Yeah.
And then again roll out the excess ink. To get the sick ass point that you can get, for your line work.
I got a question for you. When did you start using that type of brush? Was it in the 90s?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It was in the late late 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I learned it from an artist named Mark Schultz.
Oh yeah. Yeah, badass.
Mark, now I'm starting to put in my heavy blacks. Mark Schultz was or is still an illustrator and comic artist, and I showed him my portfolio, and he said, this is cool. I like what I see. but I think it would benefit you to learn how to do your inking with a brush, or a good majority of it. Because I still use pen, obviously. In fact, I'll be using pen on the vomit part here. But yeah, that's where I picked that up, and then it explained why certain lines look the way they do in older comics.
True.
Because this was like, I mean, an industry standard back in the golden ages of comics and illustration.
Let's see. Sam Gallagher has a question for you. He's asking, have you ever tattooed or considered it, and do you follow any tattoo artists?
Of course, yeah. Tattoo. I have a interesting history with tattoo and tattoo art, and a lot of my friends are tattoo artists. That's it's a crazy thing.
The dude on Instagram that told us about the sketch cards, he's pretty bad at it. Yogi Barrett.
Yes.
Yeah, he's awesome, man.
Cool guy too.
Yeah, really cool guy.
And he kills it with a ballpoint pen.
Yeah,
he does amazing.
His ballpoint pen work is just unbelievable. It's photorealistic. But yeah, you tattooed for how many years?
I hate to talk about what I used to do.
Oh, okay.
But I did. I've had some experience with tattooing.
Yeah, just a little bit, right?
It was about 5-6 years, I think. But yeah. But drawing just on paper has always been. That's just always been the thing for me. So.
Yeah.
But I love tattoos and I love tattoo art.
Oh, same here.
For sure.
I think Greg Irons is probably one of your favorites, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
His tattooing is amazing, but more so for his just overall illustrations and his comic book style is amazing.
You've got a Greg Irons tattooed on your hand, right?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I have a Greg Irons clipper ship on my right hand.
Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna share this on my social media as well while we're doing this. See if we have any other. Okay. Yeah, feel free to share, guys. Let people, if you know anybody that dig this kind of stuff, send it their way. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll read it off to Daniel.
Within the realms of
within art,
just keep drawing and illustration and
good point.
Fun stuff, Got my basic outline here done, so now I'm going in and adding values.
Maddie asks, what is this project for? And We mentioned it at the beginning, but you might have not tuned in right.
Yeah, Maddie. No.
It's for the second issue of the Heads magazine, which we will, once completed, we will sell on Sawblade666.com, just like issue 1. And it'll be only 50 issues, like the first one. Comes bagged, and it'll have a little extra in there, a little extra package in there.
This one will come with a sticker sheet.
Sticker sheet, yeah, that's what I meant to say. Sticker sheet. Last one had like it had a sticker and a pin, but this one's gonna have a sticker sheet with stickers laid out on it. So it's cool. You get it bagged, and it comes with a sticker sheet, and it's numbered and signed. So.
Well, just numbered.
Or numbered, excuse me. Yeah, numbered, and yeah, that's it. Once we're out of those, we're out of them. Will there be a reprint of issue 1 of Heads? That's to be determined. We'll talk about that more later.
Not of the individual issues.
Yeah, probably not the individual, but we're working on something later. We just haven't decided yet. But good question, though. Video Homicide asked that question. Form Terror Gross says, I'm not letting myself miss Heads Volume 2. Still bummed I couldn't snag Volume 1.
I'm sorry, Fred.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, there's several people I know that are bummed out they missed out on it. So we will make the announcement, though, on all social media platforms that Daniel's on before it goes on sale. So just make sure to keep an eye out for that when we do make that announcement.
There'll be certain things in the future where I'll do a higher, a higher run of things, and not keep certain things so limited. But this one just in particular, yeah, can't be more than 50.
Yeah, no. 50.
At the time, still at this time, it's more than really any of us can handle with distributing. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but when Ryan came over to the apartment once, I think when I had things packed up for all those issues, for issue 1, and it was, I mean, all over my apartment.
Yeah, and then shipping them too.
It's
crazy.
It's
printing
hard.
all the labels and bagging them and all that. That stuff takes a
lot of work.
Yeah, it took quite a while.
It took a long time to get that stuff packed up and ready to go. But we got it out though.
So when we get the infrastructure more set up, and we'll do things with higher print runs.
Yeah. We'll definitely plan on it. Yeah. So we have, let's see here, Video Homicide asking, what kind of upcoming videos do you have planned for the channel?
Right now we're starting off with just a weekly live stream of whatever I'm working on or whatever I set up to work on for that particular stream. But also in the future, I think we'll have like time lapse videos, quick little voiceover of time lapse videos where I'm maybe going into, just what my thought processes are on certain things. And that's about it.
Yeah, we'll mainly just be doing like the weekly draw and chat sessions, and like you said, the time lapse stuff. And also the kind of just your process. You can do little narration stuff like that, and then I think later down the line, like when we're doing live events, like shows we're at, we might pop in and do a little mini live stream.
Yeah, there'll be that,
like when we go to events and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
It'll kind of like as we go, as we continue, it'll evolve.
Probably do videos on, maybe pop in for also announcements on maybe certain things happening or.
Yeah. Let's see, Sam Gallagher is asking, it's a good question. What's some of your favorite movies / books for imagery?
Oh man, there's so many.
This might take a couple of hours.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to.
You might break it down by genre or subject matter, maybe.
Yeah, I kind of go through little phases too, where certain things really inspire me, and I'll be stuck on it for a long time. But really, at the core of it, it's really the things that I grew up with.
Yeah.
First couple of Mad Max movies. Pretty much. There's like key sci-fi and horror things from the 80s. Books. Oh man, gosh, I don't know where to start. Bernie Wrightson stuff, Rosetta stuff.
Crumb.
Crumb.
I like old gaming art, like Warhammer art and old D&D stuff. It's varied.
Yeah. That's a good question.
Kind of all over the place.
Video Homicide says, that's dope, man. Like you said, it's awesome to watch the process of these pieces take shape. Looking forward to future streams for sure. Thank you.
Cool, man. Thank you.
Yeah. And if you haven't already, give Daniel a follow on these different platforms. You can go to his website, Sawblade666.com. If you have any questions, email us at art@sawblade666.com. And all the other platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, TikTok, here on YouTube, and Snapchat, all use the same handle, Sawblade666. We're on X at Sawblade 666 OFC, which stands for official.
Every fucking word.
Yeah, so we're everywhere. Well, let's see. Gemma Williams on here says, looks amazing. Also, Warhammer 40K or Age of Sigma.
Sigmar?
Age of Sigma.
I know Age of Sigmar. Maybe that's what they mean. I'm more of a 40K guy, but I do like Warhammer Fantasy a little bit more, which, was what it was before Age of Sigmar. Yeah.
Cool. But yes, I agree, Gemma. It looks amazing. Everything he does looks amazing, though.
Oh, it's Gemma. Hi,
Oh, hi, Gemma.
Oh, that's your buddy.
Yes.
I thought the name
Gemma.
sounded
Yeah.
familiar. That's right. Okay. Hello.
Let's see. Sam is asking, do you have a favorite creepy issue?
Ooh.
I saw your badass reimagined of number 28. Yes, that was amazing.
Oh, so good.
That's for sale, actually, on sawblade666.com if you want to check it out. It's an amazing piece.
Do I have a favorite issue? There's not one that in particular it stands out. I know that if I were to go through my actual books, I have a collection of I think it's 1 through 9, and then I have a bunch of single issues. But there's no particular story that stands out. But I will say that anything that has any kind of Reed Crandall art or Richard Corbin, any of those guys, really just what's great about Creepy and Eerie, any era of Warren publications, they're all winners. I don't really think there's any bad issues. I have to admit I do read certain things, but I'm more of a visual person. So, but there are certain stories that do stand out. I just can't at this point bring them up. They don't really come to mind.
Yeah.
Like I said, if I could flip through some stuff, some things would pop out at me.
I think for me it's got to be
But I can't pinpoint
issue 1. I would say it's just classic for me.
Has a great cover.
Oh.
The Jack Davis cover.
It'd be so great to see that as a poster. That's the yellow one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was a poster at one point.
Oh my god, we need to find like a reproduction of it at least. That's just too good not to.
Yeah.
You should draw your own version of it. That would be pretty cool.
Well, that'd be fun. Yeah.
How long does a brush last you usually?
It's another good question.
Yeah, I just thought of that just now watching you.
That also can vary. When I was really using them, it's not that I don't use them much now. It's just that there was a time where I had a particular ink, same kind of brush, and I was using it probably every other drawing. You could, if you, well, see now I've learned how, which I could cover too, how to better take care of one.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you can get 6 months to a year roughly, but I think I could squeeze another year onto there now that I've learned that you clean your brushes with this stuff, which I have handy. It's called the Masters Brush Cleaner.
Okay.
It also acts as like a conditioner, and you just basically just rub your finger in this stuff and then kind of gently work it into the bristles.
Okay. Kind of massage it in, basically.
Rinse it out really good, let it air out, and
Gotcha.
The India ink's hard on them. They initially weren't designed for ink. They're more watercolor.
Gotcha.
But it's little stuff that I picked up.
Yeah.
Because I was cleaning them with just regular old dishwasher fluid, which works, but man, that Masters brush cleaner is really nice. It's just we're gonna have to change the placement of this phone arm camera thing.
We'll do it on the next one.
Just finished another book.
Dang.
Speed reader, speed artist.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that infomercial back in? Remember we used to laugh at infomercials in the 90s.
All the
We'd
time.
like 2 a.m. We'd like sit up watching.
Oh, I love that.
The speed reader one where the dude was like reading 2 pages at once, and we were like,
that's what?
yeah, we were losing it. Remember that shit?
Dude, I forgot all about
Yeah,
that. What was that called?
I'll look it up and I'll send it to you.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that
I'll
was so
find it.
funny.
That shit had me rolling, dude.
That was so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that was some funny stuff. I missed that. Man. Just watching stuff at like 2 or 3 in the morning, not having to worry about anything.
Except waking up mom and dad.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
It was like trying not to laugh in church.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, good times. And thank you to everybody who's tuning in for the first episode. This is cool. It's really
thank you.
Some, let's see. Formed hair growth. I guess that's Fred. Yeah, Fred. Noted about the brush cleaner. LOL, the infomercials like that. We got to get you back on Form Terror Fridays.
Yeah, man. Hit me up. So let's set up a time.
Yeah, we'll get you on here too sometime.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we want to get people on here.
That's another thing I forgot to mention, that somebody had asked what we had planned for the channel. That's something else I want to do, is have guests on and cover process and materials and experience and
just a little live chat. We don't even have to draw the whole time. Just chat with other artists, see what they're up to.
That would be cool.
Ominous Illustration says, this is awesome because it can be educational. I agree. That's kind of where we're going with it, especially on the time lapse and the process videos where, Daniel kind of narrates the process,
definitely educational. But I want to also emphasize that it's not a how-to. It's just how I do it. But if you can learn from it, great.
Just got here. Well, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. And like I mentioned before, be sure to share, let other people know that are into pen and ink and gnarly art. Fred says, yes, I'd love to be on, dude, definitely.
You've been staying busy, man. I've been watching you. That's good, dude. I love people that create and do things, and they don't sit around and gripe. They just do stuff, make stuff.
Huh?
See what that comment is?
Somebody
seemed to fuck off or something. What is that?
No, it just says gotta stay busy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it was somebody talking to you or something.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, man, the busier the better. I always love people that produce. See, Fred says, using Procreate right now on my first ever full iPad devoted composition.
Ooh.
Cool,
LOL, like album cover big. Got a pinch zooming a lot of pinch zooming, and it's definitely got a learning curve. Yes, I bet it does. I want to get a tablet myself so I can take stuff on the go, because whenever we go on road trips and stuff, that's like super convenient.
Yeah, I'm using Procreate right now as well.
That's y'all's realm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's handy.
I love my biggest love is definitely Pro Markers, using stuff like that, but Procreate is very
it's handy.
Very easy. It's just very stiff.
Demi Gore says good evening / morning.
Demi!
Greetings.
Good morning / evening.
I'll have to show you some of Demi's artwork. It's really fun.
Awesome.
So, what time is it back at home right now? It's like 1:45 in the morning back home.
No wonder it was the good evening / morning. I figured as much. When did you start cross hatching? Like, when did you start using that as a method? Because I know originally when we were kids and stuff, it was more just like pencil shading and stuff.
Yeah, when I got serious about ink, that was always the main go-to of how to create, gradation with ink.
Yeah.
So since day one, I would just look at, you kind of just pick that up from other ink drawings that you look at.
I think some of my favorite cross hatching that I admire, besides yours, of course, is Basil Wolverton and Robert Crumb. Those two are some of my favorites.
They're the kings.
Yeah. Crumb is definitely the daddy.
Yeah, him and Basil, man, and Basil was self-taught, so it's insane.
Crumb as well.
Yeah, Crumb as well. Yeah. He had an overbearing older brother that.
Right, Charles.
Like drove it into him. It works.
And thank goodness for that, because
definitely.
We wouldn't have been left with such a great legacy like that.
That's for sure. It's like my old art tutor from high school. He kind of drove it into me, like work quicker, like technique, and it's like it's definitely paid off, even though it was like begrudgingly at the time.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but man, the end result is amazing, especially when it's used so effectively.
Bernie Wrightson, like his
cross hatching.
Yeah, that's another.
Well, his line work period,
yeah, just everything he did was just.
Yeah, you should tell him about that excellent acquisition you made last time I was here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Abby and I were at a local establishment called
Atomic Monkey.
Atomic Monkey.
Oh yeah.
And they you picked up the Frankenstein.
Yeah, I got the proper hardback of Bernie Wrightson's illustrations of Frankenstein, and I only got it for $10 because some of the pages were coming out, but it was otherwise like complete.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then when I went to pay for it, the guy behind the counter was like, "Oh, we've got like one of the Frankenstein portfolios here." So.
And
yeah.
Oh my God.
That's like the type of thing you cannot pass off.
It's beautiful.
Signed by the man himself too.
Yeah, sign and number.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's see. Fred says currently Tyler Pennington is carrying a solid cross hatching torch of Virgil Finley.
Oh, that's
that's Creep.
Yeah, Creep.
Tyler,
stand it.
yeah, is pretty much the living,
Best kind of
reincarnated version of.
Is that a creep from?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
dude,
50D.
yeah, his stuff's.
Oh, he's wonderful.
God, dude, it's insane.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Tyler's a beast.
he's
Yeah,
just
he is.
joyous every time he posts something.
Oh yeah,
Tyler is a beast.
yeah, definitely.
Like one of the ones he recently posted with the bat on it.
The vampire in
Yeah,
the grave
yeah.
or the
Yeah,
tomb
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Oh,
Classic looking.
so good.
Yeah. Love Tyler. Good stuff.
Mhm.
And I love Virgil Finlay and
yeah.
and
Did you know some of his books? Right?
Fred's correct on that. He really is pretty much the only person right now, in my opinion, that can really duplicate that technique, that style. He's implementing clayboard, which is a method of scratching the negative space in your piece, which helps with getting those tightly, almost mechanical etched look.
Yeah.
So like almost like a engraving.
Engraving. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah. I have some clayboard, and I have messed around with it
I'll have to have a go at that. It
in
looks
the
quite
past.
fun.
I'll show you a piece of it later. It's
Oh, yeah.
interesting.
Do you get it at Texas Art Supply?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I love Texas Art Supply.
Oh,
It's
hell
amazing.
Yeah. That place is badass. Spend a pretty penny in there.
Oh my god, Gemma, that comment's amazing. It's like watching Dark Bob Ross.
Oh my god.
Instead of happy little trees, you have creepy little ghouls.
That's
Creepy
awesome.
little-
That's a good comment.
I'm gonna have to draw you as like Bob Ross now, aren't I?
No.
That might be the comment of the night right there.
Definitely. Oh, Ryan, did you see what I got from Spirit Halloween last time I was here?
No.
It's so they had like the Bob Ross costumes, but they also had like a costume where it's literally your face in the middle of one of his paintings. So I got that.
Hell yeah.
Like a picture of me wearing it. It's so
Yeah.
funny.
Abby was telling me he's a sergeant in the military.
Yeah.
I had no
you didn't know
idea.
that.
Yeah.
How can that
Yeah.
guy,
Yeah, dude.
out of all people,
Hell yeah, I love that. I love popping a gummy or two and just watching him. It's so chillax.
Oh my god. That sounds great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
There's like one channel in the UK on TV, like middle of the day around 12 PM, they always show like 2 episodes of Joy of Painting in a row, and it's just great because you can stop your day and just have like a wholesome kind of hour.
Oh, yeah.
another great draftsman / illustrator I've been getting into lately is Wally Wood.
Oh yeah.
But kind of
Wally Wood.
my attempt to do some Wally Wood type double lighting.
Yeah,
See
Wally
what-
Wood's
God, that
phenomenal,
blows my
dude.
mind.
Can't leave out Will Eisner too. That's another
Will
one of my
Eisner's
favorites.
one of the best.
Yeah.
What's our time looking like, Ryan?
We're almost at an hour already.
Oh,
wow.
wow. Oh my god.
Yeah, it goes by quick. We're at 55 minutes, 56 now.
Oh, okay.
Crazy how quickly you progressed on this one as well.
Yeah, it's
Really
amazing
good.
because that would probably take me 2 hours to do something
Yeah.
like that.
Well,
or
there
more.
is a lot of solid black, which makes
That's
it go
true.
by quicker.
That's
Whereas
true.
with something like this, there's a lot more stippling. There's
Yeah.
lines, but there are heavy blacks. But it's all made up with coming out of thin line work. So
Yeah,
it
it's
takes
cool.
a while.
It's a mixture of like stippling and a little cross hatching.
Yeah, try to.
It's cool because each head is so different than the one before it on each page.
Yeah, I try to mix up
Yeah.
the style, But anyway, that's kind of where we're at right now with that.
Yeah.
So we'll see y'all next week. I think we're gonna kind of maybe
every Thursday at 7 Central Time. Spread the word, and thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
One last comment. Demi Gore says even the creepy little ghouls need love. I agree.
Great.
And see, Maddie says new subscribers. Thanks.
Thanks, Maddie.
Fred says looking awesome so far. The
Thanks,
size
Fred.
is smart. And then last comment here. Last two comments here. 666. Thanks for the stream from Video Homicide. Maddie says, don't forget to like and share. I agree. Don't forget to like and share. And Demi Gore says, have a brilliant day. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And we'll be back here.
See you guys next week.
Same time, same place next week. Appreciate it.